Hey everybody, I'm APH. Welcome back to the town of... Whoa, hold up everybody. I never named the town last episode. How did you guys let me get through an episode without naming our actual town? Alright, here's the thing. We're Desert Savanna playthrough. We're going to rely on pigs heavily. Here on out, you are known as Crispy Bacon. Now that we've properly introduced the actual series, welcome everybody to the town of Crispy Bacon. Now where we left off, we have started our actual progression into pigs. Something that has so far got us enough money. Now we do need a couple more trading hubs in order to make our trade complete. So let's go ahead and get this guy down. What I want to do is I want to focus where I do selling of all of my goods at once. So I'm not going, oh, let's trade 300. Oh, let's trade 300. I don't think that makes good entertainment. Looking at our population, I think it's time for another house. I really want to encourage our population to expand a little bit, because I think we have enough food. Now it's actually having enough population to actually maintain. Let's take a look at what's in the cards. Haha, our favorite thing of the series, a pig ranch. Nothing else useful. I think we're going to need the quarry later on. I'm going to kind of hold out on that because I want to keep this as clear as possible. Now, I do think we need a storage right here. I think I forgot to place this in last episode. That looks a little bit better. Some immigrants. Yes, please. Let's see what tasty things you give me. Another passion book. We'll take it. Now, we have actually lived through our first crisis. This is good. This passion book, I think this one's full. Yeah, we'll put it up in this one. We need a lot of passion books. That is a for sure thing. Got a little bit of food. Let's go ahead and sell off. We'll sell off 600 in total. Just kind of get us ready. And it looks like we need some wood. So maybe what we'll do is we'll pick up 100 wood. And we'll go ahead and sell off the remainder of what we were planning on. Sets us back a little, but that should allow us to complete everything. Got 5 laborers. I think we're a little shy. So when we have some people hit adult, we're going to want to actually expand that. So we have a few more because it's looking down at our pig farms. We're getting a lot of actual pig meat piling up. And we've got to take care of that. All right, let's take a look at our surrounding area. So it looks like we've got a little ways to go up and around. We're also starting to get into gem territory. As well as over here, we have a spot for iron. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be more beneficial buying tools this playthrough or mining. And coal itself is way far away. Okay. Let's see if we have any other goodie huts that we can get. Yeah, let's grab this territory. Grab all these little wandering people and see if they can help us grow our population even further. So hopefully these are more adults than kids. Let's go ahead and grab that, and they want to join. Ooh, another sustainability. Man, this is a tough one. Get that sustainability for our furniture factory, or get the passion book for the other farm. Yeah, we'll grab the sustainability book. I think we're going to need them. Oh, bonus. Put us over our 25 goal. Let's grab that second sustainability book. Furniture warehouse, workshop, here we come. We will make it to where you barely cost anything to produce what we want to produce. Thank you, thank you. Now, it did put us over our housing, so we're going to need this house actually finished. Let's go ahead and we can allow one more builder for the time, just to kind of power through them, and let's go ahead and prioritize getting this house done. That should be a good balance. Ah, the tech tree. Something I wanted to cover last episode. Let's go ahead and activate the medical herbs while I was thinking about it. And let's go ahead and take a look at the tech tree, because we talked about this. We were talking about the technologies that were really going to help us this playthrough. First technology from the actual upgrade tree. Now, granted, it is middle age. Trade company. Huge thing we're going to need. Second one, trade relations. Because we're going to need those trade relations to actually be efficient. Third thing we're going to need from over here. Yeah, building combo so that we can get that 15% bonus in ranching technology. Now, the actual order that's going to go in, probably go trade company over to building combo, back to trade relations and ranch, and kind of switch back and forth, picking up housing adjacency in the meantime. But looking at our actual starting here, the only thing that's really interesting right off the bat is 30% production to our charcoal burners, which we're going to be relying on quite heavily. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Now that our trade is done, let's go ahead and plop away our next, well, probably, if I had to guess, probably 500 food so that we can pick up a little bit of medicine. We'll try to keep it about 100. And we'll wait for this one to go ahead and complete. Let's go ahead and boost those up to get them going even faster. Oh, let's pick up fast delivery. And our house is done. We're 2 over our cap, so let's get our next 2 houses down. And with that, we have a little bit of extra population. Let's set a limit on our furniture. I'm thinking for right now, let's only set it at 100. That should keep us nice and good. And look at that. 2 pieces of wood make 7 furniture. Yes, please. Yes, please. And well done, our first level 2 house. Now maybe we're going to get some money to actually maintain things as we get our next trade down, and it immediately puts us in the negative even further. All right, let's go ahead and sell off this. Full 300, come on. There we go. So that we can get this one upgraded and do the same. Now, tools are starting to dwindle, so let's go ahead and pick up. Let's see if we can actually pick up. We can pick up 50. It'll get us back up around that 100 mark. And then our next run is going to have to do with actually getting more medicine. But we've got more houses now, and we're starting to get our next tier of luxury. So we're getting our next tier of houses. I've got a little bit of faith that we might hit the middle age this episode. Now, in between episodes, I did figure out the fruit gather. I forgot to actually unselect it. And now we can actually upgrade the fruit trap. And testing kind of gives some wonky things. When I turned off the hunting lodge, my food per season dropped by over 1,000. And I know I'm only getting about 100 and some from actual game meat. And I forgot to go through the cards. This is what happens when I get off on tangents. Oh, shame. Don't show this again. And you know the rules. We got to sell that wild card. And while we're thinking about it, let's take a look and see what's good up here. We already have all the mushroom farms we want. Can't sell food. That's off the table. Let's get another trading post. And let's go ahead and sell off our next batch of food because I just completely emptied out all of our money. Yeah, it looks like we got just enough. We're early winter. I'm going to wait till spring with that money. And hopefully these houses kind of get us in a spot where we're a little closer to being broken even. Now, we do have the stone. Let's go ahead and upgrade the 5 houses that we apparently forgot to upgrade. Man, I am off kilter today. Speaking of off kilter, I'm going to be posting a kind of review of the patch notes that came out. It's a teaser. And I'm liking it. They're talking about actual desert buildings in the next update. My burning suspicion is we are probably about a month out before seeing it. But either way, it's coming. All right, another pig farm up here. Yeah, right there. We'll expand. And with charcoal just about done, then we're going to go back into tech and go ahead and start on into mushroom sterilization as well as sheep farm. Now I was thinking we do 8 farms of pigs up here, 8 farms of sheep down here as we move down to the desert because we're going to want that actual terrain. Let's take a look at what's in the cards, and we've got absolutely nothing I want because we already have all the mushrooms. We now know that the hunting lodge may be useful and we might need another one, which means we'll need a hunter and a fruit gatherer, not a forester, man. Another hunter and a fruit gatherer. We don't need a tavern yet, and well, the fishery is just absolutely useful. There's my fruit. Why couldn't you have been on the last page with the hunting? Let's go ahead and pass. Now back for tech. We're going to go ahead and, yeah, we'll get mushroom sterilization next, because with 2 sustainability books, I think that these guys could maintain. Might have to put down a kind of a test to see, and we have cold people. Do we not have enough wood to actually make coal? Go ahead and sell this off so we can buy some wood. Yeah, 100 should take care of it for a while. Probably was building too many houses at one time. Alright, another card. Thinking for pig farms, I think I'm okay for right now because it's only going to take 2 more to actually fill out this block the way I want to fill it out. Let's go ahead and spin it. Let's go ahead and grab our hunting lodge and our fruit gather just for the future for down here. And we're low on medicine. Oof. How much can we pick up with the money we have? 50 won't cut it. 50 will not cut it. Oh. Well, at least we're going to hold kind of our money. And hopefully that will get in about the same time that our medicine's running out. Looks like our wood's just about to come in. And now that we're going to start the actual spring, maybe we'll get another big push of pig. 3 people want to join our town. I think this is a good idea. We're starting to build up kids, and we're starting to actually get our actual town going. Gives us kind of garbage books. I really don't want a productivity or motivation. Frugality might be good. We'll take the actual productivity, and we'll plop it down in a actual pig ranch, but I think at some point in time, we just want to replace that. This one's about to finish. We have a lot of labor, so let's go ahead and frame in this block right here. Now, I have to remember how this works because this took a little bit of laying it out to see how we could fit this in, and I know I can fit a granary in here, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work with roads. So I'm going to wait to actually finish that until we get into the Middle Age. But this brings us up to 8 houses. We need 10. Let's go ahead and build out our road a little bit further. Now, anything in the cards that's worthwhile. Could bring in an immigration office to bring things in quicker, but I kind of want to keep it a little bit of a slower build at first until I know we're stable. Yeah, let's pass on everything. Same with this. Just nothing that we can really use. Looks like wood's probably getting a little low, probably from actually building these, and now that we have a furniture and a coal, just maintaining that. Food's finally caught up. Let's sell off while we can. Speaking about selling all this off, we can sell off leather, and then we'll get back to my line of thought there. A user overnight pointed out something that I had not realized. I would really like to give a huge shout out, as they actually mentioned that the trade company card, something that I picked up last episode, only affects trade companies. Makes a lot of sense, but I didn't realize it and I just plopped it in. I typically take it and I was like, man, it doesn't really do a whole lot for the trade fee. And the reason is it does nothing for the trade fee, which means getting to the Middle Age to get trade companies is even bigger. Then we can get rid of these and automate. All right. Got our next set of houses going, our next set of pig ranches going in. We are out of stone. Let's go ahead and pick up this province just so that we can clear out any remnants of life that actually remains there, as well as any stone, just to keep us going. Probably upgrading our houses probably took it all. Could start buying bricks. That might be a viable option. And talking about cleaning things up, let's go ahead and plop that down. Now, I am thinking we're going to have more houses than I thought initially. That means some of these are going to have to go away, and we're probably going to actually have to expand them out. Just looking at my labors to my actual farms, Right now we're getting about 4,000 food per year, which is enough to maintain about 40 people, and we're only about halfway done with this. This means we're going to be able to maintain a lot more people in this area than I thought. And as that starts to take into effect, what we'll be doing is actually using those extra people to maintain things like a furniture factory here, maybe a beer brewer over here. And while I'm waffling, we're getting cards. Let's take a look at them before we lose one to another, into another wild card that we have to sell. Nothing really useful. We'll go ahead and pick up the pig ranch. And we're going to go ahead and take our free roll on this, and let's pass on everything. Let's go ahead and plop off our next 600 food. And can we buy this property right here to put our next pig ranch this way right here? We just completed mushroom sterilization. Let's get sheep ranching. And I want to break out of this town before we go into mushroom sterilization. I really want to be into the deep desert for that. Because as we move down into the desert, I don't know if we actually own any territory down here. Yeah, you can see that it contains actual desert terrain and we can't build it. But the mushroom farm, we can still build in there. So as we move down here into the actual desert, I want that to be our staple food source. And so in this episode, I kind of want to move over here to the east and kind of start claiming this area. Really fortify this, getting ready for markets. And then as we get markets, I want to start moving down south. Really promising. The price of pig is just tanking. So we're going to probably try to wait between selling to where we have 900-ish pork gathered up so we can do a big sell all at once. We are out of wood. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. Yeah, 100 should at least get us back up and going. And it looks like all of our houses are level 2 now. So just 2 more houses, and we're also at our population cap. Yep, it's time that we actually start moving our actual population out a little bit. I was really thinking that we would be able to maintain this area with just 8 houses. And I don't think I was accurate with that. I think this is going to be more labor intensive than I thought. But that means we're going to have to move these back a little as we go. Something a little bit more costly than initially expected. But what we'll be able to do is, at least for these two, the actual coal burner and the furniture workshop, what we'll try to do is get into the middle age, get barns, warehouses, so we can put the warehouses, the spacer, give us a total of, well, 6,000, 4 times 24,000 storage. I think that's the route to go, and then we'll just kind of match up a warehouse for one warehouse on each arm for food, and then the other warehouses just for things like luxuries and coal and things. And then we can kind of set our limits a little bit higher. Let's check what's in our card. Nothing really useful in here. Nothing really useful in here. Let's go ahead and win it, spin it. Started to say spin it to win it, but started with win it. I was going to say win it to spin it. Jeez, oh, peace. Excellent. Our next pig farm is done. It looks like we're just catching up here, and this one's just starting to produce. This one, we need an actual laborer to come over and pick up the remnants from our hunter. But at least we'll have enough food for our people. So I probably want to hold out on actually building too many more houses until our food is caught up on these. Speaking about that, we already have homeless. Not promising there. Nothing useful. We'll go ahead and pick up the quarry because I got a feeling stone is going to become an issue sooner than later. And let's see if we can trade off enough to buy our next batch of medicine. Looks like we're finally at a point where we're using over 100 medicine per. So let's see what we can do. Breaks us close to being even. Now, what do we have left that we can sell? Yeah, let's go ahead and go with this. Not quite enough to actually, move us ahead, but at least it will maintain us. This was my concern. Even though we're up to 5,000 food per season, we're not actually producing enough to supply other needs now. So we got to bolster this up quite a ways. So we'll stop right there. Probably encourage people to move out, but this will get us into the Middle Age. Excellent. More pig ranches. We'll probably take a total of 8 more. Even though we want these down here to be sheep, at least I'm thinking we want sheep. Maybe this one will be fully pig, and then our next town over, our next hub will be sheep. Yeah, we'll do that. Now going into the spring, we have just an itty bitty amount of actual wood. We've got a ton of laborers. The next pig farm is done. So we want to get enough actual food that we can try to expand. And hey, this pig ranch just became useful. This is promising. This is promising. Got furniture. You know what? This is the thing we're going to do. Let's go ahead and sell all of our furniture so that we can buy more wood. I think that's the right thing to do. And then once food starts pouring in, we'll go ahead and use the next round of food to actually buy more medicine, more tools. More people, kind of, yes, please fill up the next house. Our next passion book. Oh no. All right, let's sell the quarry. Get the passion book. This playthrough is going to be interesting, only being able to take the cards down here without using wild cards. This is going to be interesting. Oh, reach the limit. All right, let's drop the passion book. I think, yeah, it's that one right there. Let's not take the sheep ranch yet. I need it. I need that sheep ranch. Let's go ahead and sell our coal. Take the sheep. Nothing's in the cards. And I lost something. I didn't get something because I was full on cards. Now, on to the Middle Age so that we can get agriculture first, then pop back for logistics in the library. It looks like we need to pick up beer brewing. Oh, let's do beer brewing, then the Middle Age. More sheep farms. Liking that. This area looks good. It looks like we finally have a little bit of wood in, and it looks like furniture's starting to replenish. Let's go ahead with this one. We can nab it in right there. I don't like the way that flows. I do not like the way that flows. Let's sell off all the food we can so that we can hopefully pick up that next territory. And let's see if we can pick up 100 actual medicine. And oh, that's going to cost us everything. Yeah, we're going to have to stay with that until more food comes in. Let's go ahead and boost these up. I am looking forward to the Middle Age for trade companies, so this is taken care of a little bit easier. Speaking of that, we are now in the Middle Age. We're on the cusp of the Middle Age. Let's get rid of our actual trading post, and we're going to plan on replacing these slowly over to trading post. Let's go ahead and sell off our leather. Some more pork. That should give us enough to buy this territory. Now, let's get our pig farms down. What do we have? We've got 14 laborers. We need 8. We'll set it to 10. And can I place my next pig farm here? Need this one right here as well. I'm positive on money. It's 25, but we'll take it. Our tools are getting low, so I'm going to have to do my next sell food to get more tools and probably more medicine, and wood is desperately low. All right, we've got to actually pull in some wood, otherwise we're going to run out before winter. Yeah, another 100 or so, and we should be okay there. We're probably going to use the fact that we're producing furniture as an actual method of money, because it looks like as quickly as we actually get brought in that wood, they immediately turned around and, you know, brought in, you know, from, I think it's 2 wood to 7 furniture. So, I mean, we're turning about 13 into about 100 gold worth. That's a pretty good conversion at an upkeep of only 20 per season. If we get, even if we get, well, 7 furniture itself, yeah, 7 furniture would be 70, yeah, about 105. Even if we get 2 cycles per season, we're going to be making do. Maybe we actually play into that moving on as we move into the next era. Use it to kind of get some things. Let's go ahead and close out our tooltip there. More pig ranches. Yes, please. Nothing interesting here and nothing interesting there. We're going to need, if my testing is right, we're going to need the fruit gatherer and the hunter soon. Let's get our road so we can start framing this in. I know all too well how I am with building. Let's go ahead and temp this right here onto the middle age. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's ooh, do we take the beer brewery now? We don't have the mushrooms down. No, it's not the right thing to do. Give us our next luxury, and that would be stellar to what we want to plan, but I don't think it's the right thing to do yet. So maybe from this hub, maybe we do go down south into the desert once we have the actual trade companies, so we can start mushroom farming to push beer production, and further on in the tech tree, get mushroom brew, I believe, from the actual medicine maker. Maybe it's mushroom brew is the actual beer. Maybe it's something else. Mushroom extract, maybe, for the medicine maker. Let's go ahead and bring our road across. And let's go ahead and bring this one down. Really start framing our town here. We're getting close to that mountain that's promising. That's where our quarry will be. So if we get another quarry, we'll go ahead and place it down, and we're just going to block it so it doesn't build. Yeah, nothing in here. Another sheep farm. I think that's all that's really interesting in there. This area is pretty big, which kind of plays into what we were talking about of expanding this out a little. Speaking of expanding out, let's clean up this road so it looks proper. And we're almost out of wood, but we have food. Let's go ahead and trade off the pork that we can. Get the tools we need. Yeah, we'll go with 60. We'll bring us up to almost 100. And the next run will have to be medicine. I'm starting to regret not putting down that other trade post. I'm thinking that might have been a bad decision. Could have swore we actually placed road up this way. Oh my gosh, I put the road in the wrong place. Oh no! Stop building. I did place the road in the wrong space. Let's clear this out. And let's get our road in the right spot. Oh, talk about a perfect fit in there. And let's go ahead and clear out this right here. Yeah. Now, let's put this in the right spot. I almost made a big fluff. I would have had to have fixed a lot of stuff there. See what's in the card? Another pig ranch? Well, okay, so we have 4, which would fill out this block. Let's go ahead and take the spin. And let's go ahead and pass on everything. Now we have enough wood to, I believe, finish this one. Building is too far from storage. So we're going to need to place Said we're going to do these in the same size as the actual warehouse. Not enough animals to make it matter. This one's getting close. How are these guys doing? 11, 11. This one's harvesting. This one's harvesting. Okay. 2 more people in our houses are filled out. Another sheep farm. And we're going to need wood, so let's go ahead and sell off that. Looks like we've got a good deal of leather, and it looks like we've got a good deal of furniture. Will let us buy 100 wood and buy some more medicines. Yeah, we'll take it right up to about 2,000. Yeah, that will work. Hopefully that will actually, they'll build these first and then they'll come over and build it. I could probably actually prioritize. Yeah, we'll do the priority on that. So little technology. From going the last game having 30-some thousand technology to 41, I'm just looking at that going, come on, move, move. But we'll get more people and that will kind of take care of itself. Let's go ahead and buff this up so it can come in a little quicker. Now, immigrants would fill out our houses, give us a little bit more taxes. Comes with a need for more medicine, which we just got. Let's go ahead and do it. Start piling up on sustainability. So the sustainability are really going to come into place when we get into mushroom. I think we're going to need 16 in order to make the mushrooms work. Otherwise, they're going to require too much wood to make it worthwhile. Let's go ahead and plop off our next 600 pork. Not sure what's up with the clicks. Sometimes they work amazing. Sometimes they're really goofy. Let's pick up. We can pick up the 50 tools that we used last season. And our next trade's going to have to be for more medicine. So I think if our wood maintains to get this complete, we'll be in okay shape. And then we can build one more house over here. 100% appeal. You guys should be happy. At least with your housing. I know luxuries kind of suck. You just have furniture to sit on, no other entertainment. So maybe that will be one of our things for this episode too, is trying to get into buying an actual resource. See what we can actually buy with our luxuries. We're going to have to sell off at least 200 to buy anything. And looking at resources, we have cannabis and I believe it would be tulips. Let's buy 50 just to get us kind of started. We'll start with the actual tulips and we'll do the same over here. Just sell off 200 and we'll go ahead and under luxuries, go ahead and pick up another 50. I know this is probably not a good idea. I probably should just be going after the medicines, but I want to see my people happy. And with the last batch, let's go for 250 there, and let's go ahead and pick up whatever meds we can with that. Yeah, that's I think that's the right thing to do. And furniture's bouncing back, so we can use our furniture to actually subsidize our wood again. Maybe we should bring this up to 300 so we can try to trade off as much as we can. These guys are looking good. Oh, these guys are starting to produce. Now we have 15 laborers. Let's cap it at 14 for now so that we can build our next pig ranch. First level 3 houses as our tulips come in. Excellent. Don't need any more pig ranches for now. I really want to move into sheep. Nothing really useful in here. Still nothing. It's okay, it's okay. And looks like we're really pressing on that middle age. First thing we need is we definitely need a better source of moving food, as I'm seeing a lot piling up. So our laborers are not keeping up. And then we're going to have to look at medicine, because that's becoming an issue. Let's go ahead and boost our furniture production, see if we can get caught up. They're probably supplying all these houses that are being built and being upgraded. Another pig farm. We don't need it. We don't need it. Nothing useful in there. Let's go ahead and submit that out. Got a bit of coal. We're finally getting caught up. That's what that is. I don't want to sell coal because I have a feeling that that would actually harm us in the winter. And let's go ahead and insulate the remaining 3 houses. Try to keep that coal production as good as possible. And our food's finally set to where we can sell. So we need about 150 meds and we need about 100 wood. Wood has to be first because it's going to stop everything. And let's go ahead and get rid of that little bit of furniture. Makes us break even. Yeah, we'll take it. It's the trade fee that's actually killing us here. So the trade company is going to have to be a thing in order to counter that. And with that, we're in the Middle Age. Now, we can either get agricultural. I can't even build a farm in this territory. How are we going to go agricultural? We'll go with geologists. Mines deplete 50% slower. Yeah, that's the right thing. And craftsmanship or beer. Ooh. This is tough. We're not going to have a whole lot of beer, wine. Well, we might have beer production, but vodka and wine is probably going to be tough. Tools, we could manufacture tools in order to sell them. Yeah, we'll go that route. Now, for actual upgrades, we need the actual granary. That's going to be the start. And then from there, so much to get here, so much to get here. Because logistics will get us the actual haulers. They'll make the hauling so much better. And then over here, trade combo and trading company are huge. Maybe we do agricultural revolution first, trading company second. Back into the tree for the haulers. And we get wild cards. Oh man, you are filling up my entire thing with cards I cannot have. Let's pass on those. Grab our sheep. Maybe we'll see less pigs now. And when we get the ability to remove cards, we're going to have to see if we can actually remove wild cards. Something that I never thought that I'd be saying. Let's get our hunting lodge down here and our fruit gather right next to it. Once they built, we can go ahead and shut off our actual fruit gatherer like we did up here. Just use it for the effect. And looking at food, we are just shy of 6,000, so we should be able to maintain about 60 people with that amount of food. So I'm happy with that. We just now have to get into moving the food fast enough and maintaining it. I'm hoping, because these are not actually, this one's producing. That's a sheep ranch. Where did you guys come from? How did I do that? Oh, I don't want to kill that off. You're going to stay, and I'm going to have to remember one pig ranch over here is going to have to be, or one sheep ranch is going to have to be pig. Guys in the comment are probably like, haha, realizing that I did that. Good news is, produces wool which can be sold. And that's what we're going to actually be trading with the trade companies. We're going to set up automatic sell orders to sell leather and wool to keep them down. We're out of medicine. Let's go ahead and sell off what we can sell off. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna get off with leather and wool for this, and almost pull off enough that you know, we can actually buy some. Now medicine, probably have to actually search that. Probably need, yeah, we'll go with 200. That should get us caught back up. So going into the spring of year 8, we are in the Middle Age. We're on the cusp of getting granaries. I'd like to thank you guys for joining. If you like the town of Crispy Bacon, hit that like and subscribe down below. Share it out to your friends so that I can grow my channel and we can get into other challenges as well as we go into the Middle Age and hopefully balloon out this town into something huge. We'll see you in the next episode.